Hello, third story of the Bank Holiday Monday. Now this story is on the way home. It's quite a comical story. And I always think this is perfect for children that are sort of 6 and 7, and they'll get why. So this story today, I'm going to dedicate it to Sophie May, my granddaughter who's 9, Chloe Lee, my granddaughter who's 7, and to a little girl called Lacey Lee, and she is 9. In fact, now I think she's 10 now. And to Darcy, who is 6. So this story is dedicated to you girls, and you girls will know why I dedicated this story to you. So are we ready? It's called On the Way Home, and it's written by a lady called Jill Murphy. I'm going to go that way actually. Claire had a bad knee, so she set off home to tell her mum all about it. On the way home, Claire saw her friend Abigail. "Look at me bad knee," said Claire. "Ooh, how did you do that?" asked Abigail. "Well," said Claire, "there was a very big bad wolf, and it came sneaking up behind me, and it pushed by, and then I tried to take it home, and then it got me, but I screamed for help, and then a woodcutter came along, and he chased the wolf as fast as he could, but the wolf dropped me, and ow! That's how I got my bad knee." "Oh gosh," said Abigail. Then Claire met her friend Paul. "Look at my bad knee," said Claire. "How did you do it?" asked Paul. "Well," said Claire, "there was a vast flying saucer, and it came zooming out of the sky, and it tried to carry me, and it tried to take me to a dinosaur planet, but I struggled free, and just in time, because and it came crushing down to earth, and then I landed on the floor with a great big bang. That's how I got my bad knee." "Oh, goodness gracious me." Then Claire met her friend Armajit. "Look at me bad knee," said Claire. "Oh, how did you do it?" asked Armajit. "Well," said Claire, "there was a huge hungry crocodile, and it came lumbering out of the canal as I was walking by, and it tried to pull me into the water, but I crammed a piece of wood over to keep its jaws open, and it was so cross it lashed out with its tail, and it pushed me down to the floor. Oh, and that's how I got my bad knee." "How dreadful," said Armajit. Then Claire met her friend Robert. "Look at me bad knee," said Claire. "Oh, how did you do it?" asked Robert. "Well," said Claire, "there was a great big fat snake, and it came slithering out of a tree, and it wrapped itself around me. Oh! And then it squeezed me and squashed me, but I tickled it until it couldn't stop laughing. And then it had to drop me, and ow, that's how I got my bad knee." "Oh, I say." Then Claire met her friend Samantha. "Look at my bad knee." "How did you do that then?" asked Samantha. Well, said Claire, there was an enormous dragon, and it came soaring out of the clouds, and it picked me up in his claws, but I gave him such a kick, and then he dropped me, and he fell me for miles and miles, and I fell all the way down. Ow! And that's how I got my bad name. I can't believe it, said Samantha. Then Claire met her friend Nick. Look at my bad knee, said Claire. Huh? How'd you do that then? Said Nick. Well, said Claire, there was a great hairy gorilla, and it came creeping out of a garage as I was passing by, and I tried to get away, but it dragged me, and I stamped on his toe as hard as I could, and then I fell on the ground with a great big bump. Ow! And that's how I got my bad name. Crumbs, said Nick. Then Claire met her friend Celia. Look at me bad knee, said Claire. Oh, how did you do that? Asked Celia. Well, said Claire, there was a gigantic giant, and it came stomping through the houses, and it picked me up, and it said, fee, fi, fo, fum, a tasty girl for my hungry tum. But I punched him straight on the nose, and it was so hard that he had to drop me, and I went all the way down, bump, onto the floor. Ooh, well, I never, said Celia. Then Claire met her friend Jonathan. Look at me bad knee, said Claire. Ah, how did you do it? Asked Jonathan. Well, said Claire, there was a ghastly ghost, and it came gliding out of the gloomy graveyard, and as I passed by, it went ooh, but I ran as fast as I could, and I left it behind, and then I tripped, ow, onto the pavement, and that's how I got my bad knee. Wow, said Jonathan. Then Claire met her friend Hannah. Look at my bad knee, said Claire. How did you do that? Asked Hannah. Well, said Claire, there was a wicked old witch, and she came swooping down from the rooftops, and she bundled me into her shopping basket, but I broke the bag with my feet, and I pushed my way hard, and then I fell onto the pavement. Ow! And that's how I hurt my bad knee. Dear me. Claire soon arrived at home. Her mum came out. Look at my bad knee, said Claire. Oh, darling, how did you do it? Asked Mum. Well, said Claire, I was in the playground, and I was having a really, really nice time, and then suddenly I fell off the swing and oh dear. Never mind, said Mum. Come on inside and let's put a plaster on it. Okay. Can I have a big plaster? Said Claire. You can have the biggest plaster in the box, said Mummy. And she put the plaster on the box. And that's a very good story. I've really enjoyed telling that story on the way home, and I really hope that all of you children at home have enjoyed that story today. I like it because she's very imaginative. She's thinking it all through, isn't she? And making up some amazing stories. And just like Sophie May and Chloe Lee and Lacey Lee and Darcy, they can tell some amazing stories. They write them in their school books and they do lovely pictures. So that's food for thought. Have a think about a story you can make up. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.